Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today I'm going to be looking at this golf game that I kind of just happened upon. I was I'm always going through my lists of games and stuff for the Atari and the Nintendo and all these other systems just to see what games I've pretty much missed out on. And this one totally flew over my radar. Now there's a reason for that. It was never released in North America. So I'm sure there's a ton of games that were released in Europe or other parts of the world that I have no idea existed. And this game is called My Golf. Kind of an interesting name. I don't know where that came from or why they call it that. Um, there could have been a lot of better names for it. Now, in America, in North America, I should say, we had a golf game for the Atari 2600 called Golf. And I've tried this before. I'm terrible at it. But it's not the real golf experience. It doesn't really, there's a lot lacking in it. This is an earlier game. I'm not sure the exact date of when this one came out. It was probably like 79 or something like that. Possibly early 80. But it's lacking, and it's not the greatest. It's got 9 holes, and you can kind of see the golf course, but its playability is kind of weird, and you don't get to select clubs. There's a lot of things you don't get to do in this. It doesn't give you the full golf experience. But when it came to like playing golf games, like there were certain ones that I really enjoyed playing, and like this one here, NES Golf, is probably one of my most favorite ones. And I've played this one a few times on my channel. And this gives you that whole top-down view, and it gives you the club selection, the wind direction, gives you a whole bunch of options, and you actually feel like you're playing golf. Now, there's tons of other golf games out there. I'm aware of that. There's every year, just like all the other sports titles, there was, a new golf title, and every system has its golf game. But I've always liked this one. I like the simplicity of it. Even the earlier one, which was just golf, was pretty neat. And so what this My Golf game does is it takes this concept of the top-down view, the club selection, and all that other stuff, and puts it into the Atari. And I was quite amazed to see something like this existed, and I had no idea it did. So I'm going to check the game out. But first I'm going to show you golf, just so we could do a little bit of a contrast, so you could see how this game was. And then I'll play My Golf so we can kind of compare the two and see the differences. Okay, so let's start off taking a look quickly at the original Golf, or just Golf, that was released for the Atari. This was an earlier title, much earlier than the other one I'm going to show. But I just want to kind of give a little bit of contrast of what the difference is. So you can see on here, you can see the full course. Then you got some trees there that kind of look like umbrellas. And you got your little hole down there. That's the green down at the bottom there. And this your dude, you got to move him around. Now, the thing that was confusing about this, and I think when most people see this, the first reaction is, okay, I can swing and hit the ball. But what's going to happen is it's going to go the wrong way, because that's not the way it works. You kind of have to get in around and, know where it's going to shoot. And so that's where a lot of issues are. You have to go down. I believe this is going to do it. I'm not good at this one. I'm pretty terrible at it. My buddy James Campbell knows how to play this game, and he's done tutorials on it, so... Oh! And, it's learning how to use this guy properly. It's a little bit misleading on the way he's going to swing the ball. That would be bad. Okay, so we kind of got to... It's weird that he's like kind of walking around and he's in the water or wherever he is. And as you can see, I'm not the greatest at this. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to try and come at a different angle. There we are. Ugh. It's terrible. There we go. Oh. Yeah, you can never get... And there's no, like, par or anything like that. This is literally just you play every hole and you try to get the lowest score possible. Oops. Wrong way. You gotta go that way. Oh, that way. No. Wrong way. Ah. Okay, maybe I gotta go down. It's not very intuitive. That's all I can say about this one. Oh. See, I'm already at like what, 17, 18? That's terrible. Can't get the ball. There we are. So, you have to go this way. Nope. I go this way. Wait, is it this way? Perhaps I gotta go down this way. There we are. Looks like he's more batting it than he's swinging a club. Oh, there we are. So we do have a green. We're on the green. Okay. I mean, this part's not too bad, but oops. Now it does tell you if you open up the manual to this game, it does tell you how the swings work. So you can kind of condition yourself to it. And as you can see, then it goes on to like, I believe there's like 8 or 9 holes in this one. I think maybe 9 holes, and that's it. But you know, this was golf. This is what you got on the Atari 2600. So let's take a look at the other one. Okay, so we got My Golf, copyright 1990. So right there, I mean, most, I think all of the games that we were used to in North America here, from the Atari, 89 I think was the cutoff date. I could be wrong. HES, that's the company that made it. So let's get in there. Okay, so we can see now we got this. It's more of the top-down view, which is you know, impressive. This is what I've used to seeing when I played, like, you know, different kind of computer golfs. I know there's, like, you know, different perspectives you can look at, but I always like this one. I always like the top-down look. This is, you know, on the Intellivision has that, and a bunch of other ones kind of have that top-down look. So let's give it a shot here. So we got a hole 1, par 4. This one tells you how many yards it is, and you get your choice of clubs. Let's see here. View. I don't know what that does. Okay. Well, I don't want the putter. So let's go with the 1 wood. And it looks like the wind direction is 0, so that's good. Now the other thing is, I don't know. Oh, I see. There we go. So the view thing, you push up, and you'll see the rest of the course. That's cool, and that's our hole right there. A little bit of the green. You can't see any flag or anything, but you kind of make that out that's the green. And I don't think there's any fairways. I don't know. Anyways, this is pretty cool. Let's go with 1 wood. I like my wood. And there we go. We got our little golfer man. And it's kind of, you know, sort of like they would do it on the Nintendo and all that, and the PC. But you get to choose where you want to shoot. Again, this is also, you know, reminiscent of the NES Golf. I'm going to go like this. Now the slider bar goes pretty fast, but it's cool that you got that option. As opposed to just golf on the Atari, where not so much. You don't really get to choose that kind of. Oh, let's see here. It's obviously not powerful enough to determine what's going to be the best club. And it's not telling you how many yards the club will shoot. That's one thing cool about the NES Golf. Is it will tell you how many yards that club is capable of shooting, so you can kind of figure out which one. So in this one, you kind of have to know what club you would use at this point. Let's try a 4-iron. You know you're in the green, or rough, I should say, or the fairway. You got to use the irons at this point. You don't use the woods usually. So let's just shoot. Now it is kind of different to me that the bar goes that direction. I don't know if that's the same, or I think in Nintendo it goes the other way, but whatever. I mean, that's no big deal. Let's give this another whirl. I think the hole is up here. So you have to learn how to, you know, if you want to make the ball curve, where to stop the slider bar. That's how you get your curves. And then you can do like a straight-on shot. I believe the straight-on shot should just be going to the end and then coming back to that little spot. Oh, we don't want that club. Uh oh, I think I'm stuck. Oh no! Oh, wow. Okay, I'm on the green. And, hey, we got the green shot now. There's no arrows or anything to indicate the green being any kind of, is it just level or is it on hills and all that? So maybe they didn't program that in there. I don't expect it to be in the Atari version. I mean, that's something that takes a little bit more processing power probably to work that out. I'm not going to complain. Oh, huh. Okay. Try again. Well, obviously you got to use your putter. You're on the green. Ah, just close. Oops. Huh. Guess you gotta get used to the slider. Really? Ah. Come on, go in the hole. Okay, maybe I'm not hitting it hard enough. Hey, that. Oh, too hard. Let's try that again. There we go. Makes a little noise. And now we're on to hole 2. So let's see here. I don't know what I just did there. I think I pushed the button too fast. I don't know if it lets you go back on your decisions. No. What I wanted to do is I wanted to view. Oh! I think that might... What is that? Those bars. Is that water? Well, I'm on the... right by the green. This is a par 4, eh? Okay, so... we need like a... pitching wedge. Or something really high up there. See if there is a pitching wedge or a sand wedge. Or there's a sand wedge, a pitching wedge. Okay. Here's where kind of understanding your clubs really does help. Especially if it's not going to give you the numbers of the distance, I should say. But obviously on this, you just got your putter, so... and I'm pretty far away, so I probably have to shoot this thing pretty far. Good thing about the putter is it goes a lot slower, the bar, so... But this is actually quite impressive. I mean, if you look at the comparison, I mean, the other golf game is quite different. Oops. There we go. Well, I should say a lot different. This one is totally different. Okay, let's try that view thing here. View. So you press the button. Oh, look at that. Sand traps, waters. I think that that's either that bar going across. That's either water or it's a pathway. You know, sometimes there's like cart paths. This is a par 5, so it's pretty far up there. We want the 1 wood. We got the wind going down. Okay. Also, learning what's going to make the ball go up higher. It's kind of neat. I wonder if it makes a difference if you use a wood in the rough. If it knows that that's not going to be a good choice. Oh, no, no. Oh, I hit a tree. That's not good. I killed my score. And we're out of there. I don't know what that brown stuff is. Looks like 2 bananas and a poop. I don't know. Let's see. I think it's only one more screen. Let's try the 4-iron again. almost in the sand there. Am I on the green? Oh, I am on the green. Okay, let's try and shoot for that. I go all the way. Oh, I think I'm gonna... Whoops. Alright. Now, here's a problem. Looks like I'm either gonna go too far to the one direction or too far in the other, so you have to learn how to hook. Alright. Almost. Oh, I overshot it again. And we're in. Whoa, look at this course. Let's just take a look at this one. Oh, view. Looks like lots of water. That's all that is. It's water. Okay. Yeah, this one you're definitely gonna go in the drink. I don't know what happens if you land in the water. Let's find out. Bloop. Now what? Ah, it just puts it there. Anyways, yeah, this is pretty cool. So, as you can see, this one is not good at all. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. It's okay. It's fun. It's just not golf. Like, it doesn't give you that golf feeling. It doesn't give you that golf fuzzy feeling. It's just, I don't know. You don't get to choose your clubs. It's strange the way that he pivots around in a circle. You have to know which way he's standing to shoot a certain direction. You don't really have a speed. You know, there's a lot of factors missing. And, you know, the course is really blocky and it's all in one big shot. The other one now, obviously, is miles apart from this one. And they really took the elements, like the idea of this one, and went with it. And said, we need that slider bar for the, you know, for being able to tell you how much power you want in your swing and how you want to curve your ball. It give you the option. And they wanted to have, like, beyond the screen that you're staring at. Now, there's a little bit of a difference in you know, the NES Golfs. I mean, in this one, you actually get to see the full-on course before you, you know, when you're going to shoot. And then it gives you that secondary view of more of a three-dimension. I wasn't expecting that on the Atari. It's not going to happen. But this did a pretty good job, this MyGolf. You know, there's a few things missing, of course, and I mentioned that when I was on the green. There's not like any slopes or anything like that. It just seems like the green's completely flat. Big deal. I could live with that. The sounds were kind of lacking, but it was Atari. It's Atari sound. It's your typical bleeps, bloops, and blops. No big deal there. I wasn't expecting music anyways. No big deal. But, yeah, I mean, I was quite impressed by this, and it's sad that we didn't get that in North America. This would have been pretty cool if it was ported over. Now, this was probably around the time when the Atari was on its way out. The 2600 was on its way out. And so there wasn't many games made at that point in time. So we just got to be happy that we even had a little bit of a comeback back in '89. Anyways, let me know what you think of the games. What's your favorite golf? Do you play golf and all the other fun stuff? Throw it down there in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Hope you liked the video. Hope you subscribe to my channel. Talk to you later.